All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Intergeekdom match in Jack of All Trivia. Tonight, we have a good match for you. We have the sinister Alex Miller going up against the comic book lad, Grant Gregory. So, guess we'll start with introductions first. This match going. Alec, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing good.
Doing
Ready
good.
to answer some trivia. Yeah, here at Geek. I'm excited.
Yep. Cool. Grant, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Just finished a very, very long double shift, so probably not the best headspace, but it seems to be the only time we can get it done. So
Yeah, just fun anyway. Just answer some questions, so should be all good.
yeah, reschedule it for the 27th and hopefully last time. So
Yeah, hopefully. All right. Well, I guess we could get the match started. Do introduction. Rules around one. 10 questions. Worth 1 point apiece from various Intergeekdom categories. There's no stealing. If you happen to get all 10 correct, get an extra bonus question. Got 4 repeats, 1 challenge. Again, try and keep your hands visible at all times. Once again, if they drop for too long, 2 seconds, give you a warning, or say hands up. Second time's a official warning, and third time's going to have to be a DQ. So you guys understand the rules?
Yep.
Get the first question in. First question is in the category of the DCEU. In Man of Steel, according to Jor-El, who was the military leader of Krypton? Five, four, three, two, one. We'll start with Alec
General Zod.
and Grant.
General side.
Good start to the match. Both are correct. All right. Hang on, my markers. All right. Second question is in the world, in the category of the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, who does the real Harry Potter ride with while being transferred from the Dursleys to the Burrow? Five, four, three, two, one. Start with Grant this time.
Hagrid.
And Alec.
Hagrid.
Both are correct. Start to the game. All right. Third question is in Star Wars. What is the name of Lando's droid companion and navigator in Solo: A Star Wars Story? We don't need the full name, just whatever what he calls him. What he calls the droid is fine. Five, four, three, two, one. Start with Alec
I just put Hal.
and Grant.
Yeah, I haven't seen this abomination of a film, so I just put random letters L329 or something like that. I don't know.
You're close. It's L337.
Oh well, there you go. I knew there was an L
L3,
something
yeah.
or other.
So,
Yeah.
perfect rounds both are gone here. Still tied 2-2. All right. The fourth category is in heroes and villains. In Men in Black 3, what is the name of the Bogladite who goes back in time to try and kill a younger Agent K?
Sorry, can I just get a repeat? I didn't miss that first part.
Yeah, I can give you a technical repeat. In Heroes and Villains, in Men in Black 3, what is the name of the Bogladite who goes back in time to try and kill a younger Agent K? Five, four, three.
We get a repeat.
Repeat. All right. Alex first repeat. And heroes and villains. In Men in Black 3, what is the name of the Bogladite who goes back in time to try and kill a younger Agent K? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe we're on Grant this time.
Artie.
And Alec.
I put Boris.
Boris is correct.
Oh, was that the Macho Man Randy Savage
Yeah.
character?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I thought that was the other one. Oh, I'm an idiot, because I was going to write Macho Man. Oh, never mind.
All right. Question number 5 is in everyone's favorite category, video game movies.
Sweet.
Who plays supernatural detective Edward Canby? Edward Canby, who has the ability to sense paranormal activity and has increased strength and speed in Alone in the Dark. Or repeat that because I kind of stumbled it. But who plays supernatural detective Edward Canby, who has the ability to sense paranormal activity and has increased strength and speed in Alone in the Dark? Count up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I believe we're up to Alec this time.
Vin Diesel.
And Grant.
Sean Bean.
Fortunately, both are incorrect. Look for Christian Slater.
I didn't know he still acted.
I think it was back in 2004. So this is probably like the
Even
last
then.
movie. Yeah. All right. Question number 6 is in Marvel. It's a regular Marvel outside the MCU. You'll find the characters Blackout, Danny Ketch, Monroe, and Mistopheles in what Marvel film? So it's Blackout, Danny Ketch, Monroe, and Mistopheles in what Marvel film? Got a 5.
I'm going to get a repeat, please.
Grant's first repeat. All right. In Marvel films, you will find the characters of Blackout, Danny Ketch, Monroe, and Mistopheles in what Marvel film? Count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. These are on Grant this time.
Ghost Rider.
And Alec.
I also put Ghost Rider. Is the Spirit of Vengeance? Is the Spirit of
we're looking
Vengeance?
at Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
I could not remember the sequel name. I'm like, the something of Vengeance.
I almost wrote it, but I was like, I'll go with my first answer.
Yeah.
Question number 7 is in the category of directors and composers.
Okay.
Who directed Batman and Robin? Five.
A genius.
4, 3, 2, 1. Alec.
Joel Schumacher.
And Grant.
Joel Schumacher.
Yes. Both are correct. And if by genius you mean almost destroyed the franchise, then yes.
Yeah.
But then we got the Dark
He's
Knight.
the 90s version of Chris Day.
Yeah. All right. Question number 8 is in the MCU. Who plays Mantis, a member of the Guardians who has empathetic powers, who lives with Ego in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
So I'm assuming you won't accept Asian Lady as a name.
Unfortunately, I cannot. I need a real name. Okay, count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Believe we're on Grant.
I don't know. I just went Yuki something. I can't remember a name.
And Alec.
Palm Clementif.
Yeah, that's close enough. Palm Clementif, yeah.
She played a character Yuki in a freaking fighting. She voiced in the fighting game. That's all I could remember of her.
Yeah. So we
Yeah.
got question number
KO
9.
territory yet?
Question number 9 is in the category of Star Trek.
Alright.
All right. In which Star Trek film is James Kirk demoted to first officer? No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're on Alec
I'll put Star Trek Into Darkness.
and Grant.
Oh, I went Star Trek 5 because I can't remember the name, and I've just given up my nerd card.
Yeah, Star Trek Into Darkness is correct.
I don't consider that a Star Trek film, so.
Yeah.
I love that film.
It's a part of the Kelvin timeline, so it doesn't count.
Alright. Your last question, number 10, is in DC movies. In what DC film will you hear the following quote? It's not who you are underneath, it's what you do that defines you. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're on Grant.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just fall for this thing. Batman Returns.
And Alec.
I said The Dark Knight Rises.
Both are incorrect. Look for Batman Begins. Batman Begins. So
It's between those two.
at the end of round 1, Alec has a lead of 6-3. 6-3. So still anybody's game. So,
No, it's Alex.
Thank you.
so we got round 2. It's going to be the wheel round. Haven's back there to pull up the wheel. Wheel round, regular wheel round. Each competitor will get a spin at the wheel. There's 5 questions from different categories. Each question's worth 2 points. You can drop down to, you can get multiple choice, drops down to 1. There is stealing involved in this round. So Alec, you are currently in the lead, so you can decide to go first or second. I could read you the categories if you want before to decide. All right. Today on the wheel we have Transformers, Marvel, DC, Wizarding World, MCU, DCEU, Middle Earth, Star Trek, Underworld, Star Wars, and Spinners and Opponent's Choice. So
All right.
I'll spin first or second.
I'll let Grant go first.
All right. Your first spin at the wheel. MCU, you want to keep MCU or spin again?
Yeah, okay, but might as well.
Keep it? All right. Keeping MCU.
Oh, sorry.
All right. We got 5 questions in the MCU. All right. Your first question is it in Ant-Man, what object does Scott enlarge when Hank is showing him the disc that he created that shrinks and enlarges objects?
Multiple?
Multiple choice. All right. You got A, a bottle, B, a table, C, a garden gnome, or D, a shovel.
B.
B, a table is incorrect. Alec, for 1.0, I could read you the question and the options. An Ant-Man What object does Scott enlarge when Hank is showing him the disc that he creates that shrinks into largest objects? Is it A, a bottle, B, a table, C, a garden gnome, or D, a shovel?
I'll go C.
Yeah.
C, a garden gnome is correct for 1 point.
Yeah, I misunderstood the question.
Second question in the MCU. In Thor the Dark World, when Thor is talking to Loki about Frigga, he says that you had her tricks, but I had her what?
Oh, it's multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, her trust, B, her love, C, her respect, or D, her admiration?
I'll get a repeat of the choices.
Repeat them up first. All right, you got one free one for the round. Is it A, her trust, B, her love, C, her respect, or D, her admiration?
B.
B, her love is incorrect. Alec for 1 point steal. In Thor the Dark World, when Thor's talking to Loki about Frigga, he says, you had her tricks, but I had her what? A, her trust, B, her love, C, her respect, or D, her admiration?
I'm gonna go D. Admiration.
D, her admiration is also incorrect. We'll look for A, her trust.
I don't remember that line at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Tricks versus trust. But no, I thought it was. I was actually going to say like her heart or humanity or something. But yeah.
So the third question in the MCU. What is the name of the classmate who competes with Peter for MJ's affection in Spider-Man: Far From Home? Just need his first name.
Ryan.
Brian is incorrect.
Damn it.
Oh man.
So Alec for 2 point steal. What is the name of the classmate who competes with Peter for MJ's affection in Spider-Man: Far From Home?
Jason.
Jason is also incorrect. We're looking for Brad.
Brad.
Brad Bryan. I knew it was something like that.
All right.
Fuck.
Fourth question in the MCU. Who stole the pages from the book of Cagliostro and Doctor Strange? In Doctor Strange.
Fuck. How do I say? Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Wardo, B, Caecilius, C, B is correct for 1 point.
I'm like I'm in my head. I'm like, it's Cassius. I'm like, that's wrong, Grant. I'm like, no, it's right. No, it's wrong. Cassius. No, damn it. Can I just say Mads?
All right, your final question in the MCU. In Spider-Man: Homecoming, what city does the National Academic Decathlon take place in?
Prague.
Prague is incorrect. Alec for the 1 point steal. In Spider-Man: Homecoming, what city does the National Academic Decathlon take place in?
Is it Washington D.C.?
Washington, D.C. is correct for the 2 point steal.
Yep, that's how out of it I am. I thought you were talking about the second film.
Man, I understand, man.
And also, that was a 2 point steal. You said 1 point. That was a 2 point
Oh,
steal.
did I say? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
2 point steal. All right.
Yes.
So, Alex, your turn's up at the wheel. Haven, bring up the wheel. Here's your
Just knock me out this round, buddy. There's no need to put me to a third round.
First
For Christ's sake.
All right. MCU get a free spin. So, you got Underworld. You want to keep Underworld or spin again?
Yikes! I'm gonna spin again on that
Spin
one.
again?
I watched the first 2 films, and that is it.
Whatever you got on this spin, you'll have to keep.
Yeah.
Transformers.
Underworld.
All right. Let's hope that it's mostly 1 and 2.
How many points do you need for a knockout?
Currently, it is 9-4. So.
All right, so you need to get 5 points.
5 points, yeah.
Okay.
5 points. All right. The first question in the Underworld franchise. How many vampire elders are there in the Underworld series?
Is it 3?
3 is correct for 2 points.
Challenge.
Okay.
The council is still held with elders as well. There's three of them at the house, but not in total in the franchise.
Okay, so the challenge is there's more than 3.
Yeah,
elders.
because when they killed the I can't remember a lady from the council in the first one, she was one of the elders.
Okay.
Because she was the one that was supposed to perform the ceremony on the other ones.
Yeah, to bring Marcus, but she brought Victor to life instead.
Is this like live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we just go on and see what happens.
Yep. Came back and your challenge is going to be awarded. Haven says that you're right. So my bad. Is a bad question. All right. So new question in Underworld.
Is this is this like a including the ones, or you just scratch that last question?
We're just gonna scratch. Grant won the challenge, so we're gonna scratch that question.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, I didn't get the point.
Well, I mean, challenge the correct answers. All right.
It's all good. Keep going.
All right. So, here's the first question now. Who plays Detective Sebastian, who was once married to a vampire and helped Selena rescue Eve in Underworld Awakening?
We'll go multiple choice on that one.
Multiple choice. Is it A, David Aston, B, Theo James, C, Michael Ealy, or D, Bradley James?
I'll go C, Michael Ealy.
C, Michael Ealy is correct. 1 point.
Lucky I didn't get that question. I would have just spouted out Mackay Pfeiffer.
All right. Second question on the World franchise. In Underworld, which hibernating elder vampire does Selena prematurely awake?
Victor.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, a bit of knowledge beforehand. I mean, sure, it came from you, but
Yeah. I mean, oh, jeez.
I mean, I said it. I'm the one that said it when we were talking about it.
Yeah, that's what happens with challenges. All right.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Third question in the Underworld. What year was Underworld Blood Wars released?
I'll go multiple choice.
Mul- multiple choice. Is it A 2015, B 2016, C 2017, or D 2014?
I'm gonna say 2017.
2017 is incorrect. Grant for the 1 point steal. What
it
year
came
was
out in Halloween 2016.
as correct for 1 point steal? All right. Now, in your next question in the Underworld franchise, in Underworld Awakening, what is the name of Selena's daughter?
Didn't you know she had a daughter? Let's go multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, Rose, B, Hope, C, Eve, or D, Angel?
Okay. Hope is from Legacies. I'm gonna go C.
C, Eve is correct. 1 point. So currently, how I have it right now, 14-5. So if Alec gets 2 points for this, game will be over. All right.
Stupid
Last
1.2.
question in Underworld. Other than food and strength, what else happens when a vampire drinks someone's blood in the Underworld franchise?
They can see their memories.
And your winner by knockout, Alec, or the sinister Alec Miller. That's correct. So we have the final score of 16-5. 16-5.
Would you also have accepted they experience their life through their own eyes? Because it's not just memories; it's feelings as well.
Yeah,
But
memories,
yeah, you're still right. Yeah.
yeah, memories, feelings. It's all kind of. All right. As we can go to the post match interviews. As we could start with today's winner of the match, Alec. How you feeling?
I feel good. I know Grant took this match, and we've been trying to reschedule this, and he took it on at the end of a long shift. So I know he's probably hating me right now. but I mean, I feel good. I'm glad that I kind of have remembered some stuff from Underworld. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the movies that I didn't see because I'm pretty sure I've only seen 1 through 3. But yeah. But the integration of all these new movies and intergeek them, I got to go and really hit the books and study these new movies.
Yeah, I mean, you did pretty well. You got 8,
Look,
I believe 7 points. 7 points in Underworld.
yeah, luckily those
Yeah.
a lot of those questions were from like the first couple, so I was able to get those. But yeah, I gotta go and really watch those movies. But thank you, Grant. Put up a good fight. Looking forward to competing again.
Is there? I don't know if you know anyone who's on the roster. Is there anyone you look forward to next?
No, all comers. If there's anyone that you need to jump in last minute, I'm always welcome for that too. I am a Grant would know this reference. I am a fighter that you call in if you need someone to come in last minute. I'm always ready. I can weigh in, and it'll be all good. So let's do it. I'm always ready.
All right. cool. Guess we'll go over to our second place finisher today.
You can call it what it is. The loser of the match. It's pretty plain and simple. It's not the second place. It's not like it was someone behind me.
Try to be
No
nice.
excuses. I took the match. I'm going to change my name from the comic book lad because I didn't get anything that to the I guess the underworld lad. So I guess that's what because I knew all of those bloody questions. I mean, in all fairness, MCU, who's really even watched that? I mean, it's such a niche thing. Like,
I mean, with the MCU though now they're getting tougher though because everyone's seeing them, everyone's asked those questions, so they are getting a little deeper now. So.
oh yeah, I mean, I don't think they were that hard of a questions. I just didn't know them, and that's the worst part about it is I knew that I would have known them at some stage, but I just didn't know them now.
Yeah.
But no, it was fun. I went undefeated for what 2 years in IG, and then I think it's now my third loss in a row. So yeah, it's the new breed of people are kicking my ass. So it's good. I mean, if you want to face someone next, the last person to KO me was Diaz. So I mean,
I owe him a
yeah, I was going to say there's a bit of history there. So you know. Why not? But no, I enjoyed it. Devontae did a good job, and thanks for Haven behind the scenes and everything. He's my boy. He knows that. So yeah, hurry up and get your ass over here, Haven. You know, got plenty of drinking to do, buddy. So, but yeah, apart from that, yeah, I enjoyed it. I might go have a nap.
Hopefully come back. Still playing in here because a couple people that you could play. Is there anyone you would want to play next, or just?
I mean, someone who's obviously on my level that's lost 3 in a row. So yeah, let's do.
Well, maybe this.
I think the only person in the fan leagues that sucks worse than me at the moment is probably Chris Day. So, but yeah.
We'll get you another match here soon. Hopefully not one where you're on a double shift or 12-hour shift.
No, it's as I said, no excuses. I even think if I was fresh, I probably would have lost that one. So
I guess we can second out here. I guess Alec, is there where can people find you at?
You can find me on Twitter at AlecMiller0423. Catch me tomorrow night, Monday, doing the Red Glare podcast, talking all things sports centered around basketball and the Houston Rockets. And then Wednesday for the ANS podcast, where me and my partner will be discussing the most recent pay-per-view, which we didn't get to discuss this past weekend for UFC, and talking about the big knockout, Jiri Prochazka and Dominic Reyes. So check that out Wednesday night. That'll be fun.
Oh, I'm the Dominic Reyes of the league. Undefeated, lose 3 in a row. Last loss was a knockout.
Grant, how about you? Where can the people find you?
Yeah, I'm around. I'm not really doing a lot at the moment. Just working. But yeah, whenever I can, I'm trying to get on different podcasts and different things. After Dark with the lads over at TMG is good, and doing starting up a little podcast called So That Just Happened. It's mainly based around reality TV like Survivor and that. And I've got a couple of people from Survivor, South Africa and Australia who are going to jump on and have a bit of a chat. So
I'm Devontae King. Find me on Facebook, all the social medias. Here at Jack of All Trivia, if you want to get a match in Inner Geekdom. Haven for singles, maybe wrestling, and Travis for teams, maybe. And, but that's about it. Once again, Alec with final score of 16-5, the win, and I guess we're signing off for the evening.